And we are live. Hello, Facebook. So just gonna give it a second or two, and we're just sharing. So anybody just coming on, if you could just please share, like share, like the singer, share. So I'm going to share this. MS Awareness Month. Hello, my first person that's watching. Share it, guys, if you don't mind. And let me know if you can hear me. We got some background noise. I do apologize. But I'm just sharing a little bit here. Put it in that group. I can meet MS. Put it in that group. All right. And y'all just bear with me for a moment. Again, like I just stated, I'm sharing. I am sharing. Let's see. No, I want to do something else. That's not what I want to do. How y'all doing today? Hope all is fine. More options. Here we go. Messenger. This Jessica Center. There we go. All right. Hey, Miss Davis, how you doing? Okay, so what I'm about to do, guys, as you know, always, these past couple of times, which I am going to make it regular, I am going to play the intro. And while I'm playing the intro, I'm going to be introducing Instagram onto the live feed. And so just give me a brief moment. Well, I'm back. And at least I thought I was going to bring Instagram on, but yeah, Instagram said, no, sir, not today. Let's see. All right. Hope. Add title. Ah, there we go. Now we're connecting. Ain't that a little something, something? All right. That's hello, Instagram. How you doing? So, Instagram say hey to Facebook, Facebook, Instagram. And the title today is Hope. Kind of playing off of some of the other episodes that we did. And Instagram, I do apologize that I haven't posted the previous episode on YouTube so that you guys can see the comments and the interaction off of Facebook. But so again, guys, Instagram, Facebook, if you guys can share this information, I do believe that all of the stuff that we share amongst each other is I want to say 70% of the time more information than we get from other people. On online work, what do you do? Hello, Ms. Jones. Well, I bake. I don't do like work. I actually started my own business. Doctor wanted me to stop working, but my business, the stuff that I do, actually kind of is therapy for me. So it kind of works hand in hand. Hello, Miss Jalissa. It's been a while, and I do apologize. I haven't been. I've been in jail, and Facebook been kind of iffy with me, and so I've been trying to figure out different ways to share certain things. And so, yeah. But today's episode is about hope. And a lot of us, we need hope right now. It's very scarce at the moment. And why I say that is like this past weekend, I talked to an MS Warrior at my pop-up. She was buying some desserts for me. And we had a discussion about hey Waters. We had a discussion about being our older self, not older self, our previous self, being our previous self. And she missed being her previous self, and she missed it because she's not able to do the things that she used to do. And and I get that, and I was explaining to her as well. I was kind of like that at the very beginning, but now more than anything, I embrace what MS has forced me to do. And when I say force, I was forced to look at myself in a totally different view outside of what how I've been looking at myself before I even got diagnosed. I didn't have no confidence in what I was doing, who I was with. I always allowed myself to get bullied, talked down to, and it was sad, to be honest with you. And I just got tired of it, but I didn't do anything about it. But me being diagnosed with MS, me being in my previous marriage with being diagnosed with MS, it allowed me to take another look at who I am, what I was, and what I wanted to be while being diagnosed with MS. It was hard, very hard. But I can say that my hope on not being my old self, but having some form of normacy. Now, when I say normacy, I don't, again, hey, Mr. Moss from Alaska. We got Mr. Moss from Alaska. And what's up, Kiki? Is the hope for me became very strong that I can have some form of normacy back in my life. And again, like I say, normacy does not mean me getting back to who I was prior to being diagnosed with MS. Normacy as being where I can feel comfortable with myself, not worrying about what someone's going to say or how someone's going to feel. And that's including family. Because we get so caught up on not only our spouses, our partners, our friends, our family, and how they perceive us. And a lot of divorces have happened due to, especially when it comes to females that have been diagnosed with MS, that where a lot of their partners are like, you're not the same person anymore. Well, heck, even if I wasn't diagnosed with MS, I'm not going to be the same person the next day. If I am growing like I am supposed to, which we should do on a daily basis, you're never going to be the same person that you were the day before. And that's something that I had to learn, which manifests a form of hope that regardless of any doctor, scientist, or just random person came out with a cure, still I will be in a good place. Because I go back to a moment that me and my fiance was at my doctor's appointment, getting ready to get my treatment. And I asked the doctor just blatantly, just like, all right, so what happens? Let's sit up and say, hypothetically, you guys, anybody comes out with a cure. What happens to those that have had severe nerve damage? And this is not to scare anybody. This is just to inform people on why we need to change our thought process on how we're living with MS. He stated that regardless of any cure, even if that's rebuilding the myelin back on our nerves, there's a slight chance that we can regain what we consider normacy, like our old self. But majority of us, what it's ever going on right now, the fact that we can't walk, we got a drop foot, our nerve damage, it's basically like sketched in stone. And I've mentioned this to Jalissa plenty of times, where my my um my view on why I started I Can Beat a Mess really didn't have anything about finding a cure. It was trying to find a medium on knowing that you have this incurable disease at the moment, but that shouldn't stop you from living. There are a lot of warriors right now that are paralyzed, that are in wheelchairs. I can name a couple. Especially, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Jazz. That's a part of our MS community. If you don't know her, that's fine. If you do know her, you know that she's been through the ringer. And even though she's been uppercut, punched, knocked down, this female warrior gets up every time. And for me to see her constantly get up after being knocked down by MS, is like, I cannot complain. I can't. I can sit up here and say I'm in pain, but if I just looking at her and see she's constantly getting up and fighting, for me, that's hope. Why can't I do what she's doing? Why can't I see life the way that she sees it? It starts with you. And so many of us right now that are balled up in a fetal position. Now, I can't sit and say a person just being diagnosed not to be bombarded, not to be sad, not to be depressed, because this being something you just got thrown on to you. I get it and I understand. But I'm talking to those that have been diagnosed for years, for months, for I mean, I can't even say eons, because I don't think we have a warrior that's been diagnosed in eons. Ms. Jones is basically speaking the truth. And it's just, when do you stop having a pity party? When do you start living instead of waiting on dying? Because if you're constantly worried about if you're going to get back to your old self, again, what happens if the cure comes? You get the cure, you're cured from MS, and you do not return back to your old self. Do you know how many people are going to be so devastated? But you don't have to be. You don't have to allow what you're going through right now, what we are going through right now, the tough times. And again, like I just talked to my doctor Thursday, and I'm like, dude, every time I get ready to lay down, or matter of fact, when I put pants on and I'm sitting down like this, my waist to my feet hurts like hell. I lay down, my ankles, my feet, my leg hurt. Sometimes I can't sleep. Sometimes I'm wanting to get out of the bed because I don't want to wake up the missus because she sleep light. So I'm like, I could take my legs off and put them over to the side if I could, and just put them on when I get ready to walk. But you have to be careful for what you wish for, because the last thing I would want is to be put in a prosthetic. Not saying anything wrong with that, because again, it's just me now realizing that anything is possible to happen. Why not enjoy what I can enjoy? Finding something to enjoy, grabbing hold to just, even if it's an inkling of hope, not for a cure, but hope that's going to bring peace. There's so many people right now that are so scared to even voice their opinion on about being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. There are so many people out there right now that are running from, and matter of fact, we watched Texas 911, Texas Star, something like that, and one of the firefighters' sister was diagnosed with MS. And it kind of just blew us away because we looked at each other. Who was like, dang, cool. That was like just came out of nowhere. So it's starting to show its face. But the only reason for that, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, the only reason for that is, I want to say, is Selma. I can't say her last name, the actress Selma. I feel if she hadn't come out the way that she did, it wouldn't be spinning the way that it is, because Montel Jordan has come out, not Montel Williams has came out a long time ago. Then you also have the Osborne son that's over in England that's kind of popular. But it doesn't have to be that way. For something that's been out in the 1800s to be still considered not relevant to some doctors. Why is that? How is that? How come that new illnesses are outshadow something that's been here for years? It's because we're not speaking up. People have made us go in dark corners and hide because they can't understand. But what you can't understand is no one is going to understand if we don't speak up for ourselves. We drain every bit of hope that things could be different for us when we zip our lips. So where's your hope? Where's your change? Hello, Miss Annette. How are you doing? And for those that are just coming in, we're talking about hope and what you're going through. For those that feel like it's the end of the world, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't. A lot of us are choosing that path. There's no sugarcoating it. We are choosing that path. So that means that we can't be mad at anybody else. We can't be mad at that there's no cure. We can't be mad if I'm going to say it like this. I'm not telling anybody to leave their partner, but if a partner has already left you and you're still feeling sad about it, think about it like this. You have never gotten diagnosed with MS. Your partner will still be there. Y'all, quote unquote, have the best life still or be in a good position, right? What if you got in a car wreck? What if you became paralyzed? Guess what? That person was still going to leave. Because obviously, when the mess hits the fan, you have people that don't really truly understand, especially when they're married, what vows mean. They're just talking. They're just saying it because they're in the moment. But as soon as that moment becomes real, they can't handle it. But then on the other hand, if they ended up with multiple sclerosis, I guarantee they would have wanted you to be there. So what we have to understand is, one, we can't control other people. We can't make nobody love us. We can't make nobody accept what's going on in our lives. Only we have to. We have to do that. So, what are you doing to yourself that's stopping you from realizing that there is hope? There can be a change. There can be a way for you to live with multiple sclerosis. Can anyone tell me, is there anything that you're doing, Instagram, Facebook, that brings a smile to your face, regardless of how much pain or how uncomfortable you are with multiple sclerosis, or how someone makes you feel? You can always still find this point to where, you know what, it's okay. That saying, that old saying, it is what it is. You know, I'm just going to get up and I'm still going to fight. Can anybody like give me any examples for those that are watching? Even if you're watching this after it's live and you want to give some examples, I do comment on all of the responses, and I do respond to all of the comments that are left. But again, like I say, that we help each other more than us going to the doctor sometimes. No, I am not a professional. No, I am not a doctor or anything. But all of us are experienced. And you may know something that may help me. You may know something that can help me, and vice versa. And the talks that we have on the lives are very enlightening and informational. Miss Annette says she gets to see, good to see you moving in a few days, and she's trying not to let anxiety and panic take her over. Been crying for days. Her eyes are getting bad, tired, and loneliness. And again, and I just basically stated that that's where a lot of us are, because one, I can say personally that I bear witness to me feeling as a man. You know, society says that a man's supposed to take care of his family, his home, he's supposed to bring home the bacon and all this. So how can I do that if I can barely walk? That's the position that I was in. Hold on. We have Monique on Instagram says she was diagnosed in 2016. Um, Never any drugs. She took control of her own health, and that's great. I love that. That is like so awesome. We should have you on the show for you to go in depth on all that you're doing, because you just may help other people that don't want to take medications as well. I'm actually almost there myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like a couple of years from saying, you know what, y'all can have all of this, and it really just goes down. It goes back to the health, and that's what I was going to say. That society has men thinking that, you know, because we're supposed to be head of household, we don't supposed to be failures. We don't supposed to be scared. We don't supposed to cry. And so my thing is, I can't walk. I'm using a walker. What woman is going to want to take care of a man? A lot of women, if you look on these social medias, they're always talking about, I need somebody to pay my bills. I need somebody to take care of me. Well, Miss Monique is a health coach and would love to be on. So definitely um message me, Monique, and we could definitely set it up, because actually at the end of the show, I was going to let you guys know that I am looking for warriors that want to be on to tell their story. And I want to record it and set it up so that we can save it on the I Can Be the Mess channel on YouTube, so that we can have like documentaries, so that folks can just come back, because every MS warrior has a different face. MS has a different face on different people. And we're not seeing that because a lot of people aren't talking, or a lot of people don't have access to talk, or maybe they want to talk, they just don't know how to. So I really want to utilize my platform, like I've always have, to allow people like myself, like every single one of you, the ability to express and to show your form of MS, regardless if you're on medication. If you're doing what's the holistic approach, that's wonderful as well. And I don't knock anybody on and what they're doing, because if it works for you, it works for you. Again, there's that hope. So, but my thing was, I had to leave my previous marriage, and I was scared to even talk to someone. And I just had to find it in myself to say, I'm either possibly going to be alone, or I am going to find a female, a partner that's going to cherish me regardless of what predicament, what situation, what illness I am in. As long as I am trying, as long as if I am pushing forward and trying to live, that person is going to love the heck out of me. And believe it or not, I found that person. But it took me to love myself. A lot of us are walking around here not loving ourselves because we're not who we used to be. That doesn't mean that there's not hope of becoming something greater than what you used to be. Trust me, I am evidence of that. My life prior to being diagnosed was nowhere near as fun, as productive, as exciting, regardless of the pain and regardless of what I went through. Hands down, I'm that person that said, I don't want to go back. Outside of this being cured, period, but my old life, having my old life back, no, 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 no. I don't, because I was weak. MS has made me strong. We have a couple of someone in the group said they started an MS group. I'm not sure who that is, but okay. Miss Ebony says, I need some change. I'm sitting here trying to work from home and can't keep my head up. This sucks. And the albuterol barely works. I was on that for a split second, and I don't know. My medication was 32 pills 3 times a day. And I couldn't do it. And I've gotten down to, prescription wise, only taking Blacofen and some arthritis medication, the Flacken or something like that. I can't think of the name of it. And Klonopin for sleep, because I can't go to sleep because my darn legs is so much pain. Lyrica every once in a while. I don't take it as much anymore. Yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot. And my neurologist, my previous neurologist before the one I have now, was like, dude, you were like a walking pharmacist. I had left to go to Mississippi and came back with like double the medication that I had prior to seeing her. And I just let her know, I'm like, I want to see if I get off some of this medication, is my body still going to need it? Miss Jessica, okay. It's showing you, because you are a one of the members of I Can Beat a Mess. It's showing you as talking as one of us, so I didn't know which one of y'all it was. So, but yeah, Jessica, which that is something that I'm so proud of. You did start that MS group and with your church and stuff. Definitely have to get you back on so we can get updates on that. But yeah, Miss Monique, it was crazy. It was like I'm gonna be honest, I am a functional alcoholic. It wasn't bad per se because me taking all those medications, it wasn't that I couldn't function. Now, if I sat down or I laid down, it knocked me out quick. And it's alcohol, but I just didn't want to take all that, and I had to find out if I needed it. My hope was I didn't need the medication anymore, and so some of it I just stopped taking, and some of it I got weaned off of, and so now my body is like I need Blackafin, and I don't even know if this arthritis medication is working anymore. Um, Monique says Dr. Terry Wall's story is amazing. She reversed MS, wrote a book. And I know exactly who you're talking about. I haven't read her book yet. So that's something, guys. Miss Monique from Instagram is stating that if you haven't picked up Dr. Terry Wall's book, that's something that we may need to go look at. And I'm gonna type it in the Facebook. Dr. Terry Walls. So anybody that's wanting to look up that book, I spelled the name wrong. God darn it. Terry. I don't know what that was. But oh, she has a challenge going on. Is it on her, like, does she have an Instagram page or an actual website dealing with the challenge? Miss Monique from Instagram says Dr. Terry has a challenge, which I know it's at the end of MS awareness, but if you think about it, when we did the MS walks actually went on all the way into May. And so I feel personally bad because I didn't start up my MS walk challenge like I normally do. Okay, so I'm putting the website in Facebook, guys. This is the challenge. See, again, I told you. We get more information from each other than we do going to the doctor sometimes. .com/5-day challenge. Make sure I'm spelling this right. All right. There we go. All right, so guys, you can also check out their website later on after the show, or you can pull it up now if you got a couple of tabs that you want to look at the same time while listening. You can do that as well. Oh, thank you, Monique. But definitely, we have to get you on the show. We do this every morning, so it's between the challenge between March 29th through April the 2nd. Okay, cool. I talked to all of my customers this past weekend. I'm getting ready to set up the flyers to where I'm starting my MS walk back up, and my MS walk pertain to people gauging their steps and donating their steps. But also, I am wanting to see if I could raise $1,000 plus the fees and getting a $100 Visa gift cards. So I was going to do a raffle in our MS group. 5 people from our I Can Beat MS group and 5 random people scattering across my friends list, my MS group, not MS group, but my MS that are friends on Facebook and then on Instagram. And so I'm finna start that this week. I don't know the actual number. The last time we did it, we got 4 million plus steps donated. You guys can go and check I Can Beat a Mess Instagram way down, and you can see where when I was doing that the Donate the Step challenge, where people actually seriously, like across Facebook, publicly, they were sending me pictures of steps they were donating. And so I feel bad myself that I dropped the ball and I didn't start it last year, but then, COVID happened. So really nobody was out walking anyway. But, with everything being a little bit more active, I'm going to go ahead and put up a flyer, and I'm going to give it a month's time to see if we can pull it off. It would be cool if I could pull it off in a week's time, but I'm not going to just, I'm not going to say that, but at least I'm going to give it a month to see if we can raise the money in order to do so. Which I think we can. My desserts are pretty good. And I do get a couple of tips, and I do have a lot of people that I talk to, and they ask me about my illness all the time when they come up and ask me how I'm doing. So I'm gonna see how that's going to work out, and hopefully we can get that ball rolling. So when I post it, guys, if you can share with family and friends, I'm also have a link where, because a lot of people aren't in Albany, they can't buy any treats to donate. I'm gonna have a link to if you're just wanting to donate money, period. So I'm gonna get that all ready. I'm gonna try and have everything up by no later than Wednesday, because again, I told my customers that I'm starting it Friday. So I gotta have posters and stuff ready for when I do my pop-up. So if you guys are interested, or if you're wanting to share the information, I totally appreciate it. Any and everything is great, because we do have some warriors that are in bad situations where they're not getting Social Security, or even the Social Security. Basically, like me, a couple of years ago, I was only getting $400 because I was paying child support. Again, I am a man that can't take care of nobody. $400 a month. What woman was going to want to be with me was my mindset. I had no hope on finding anyone to be with or cherish, because I am a hopeless romantic, and me, I just love, and I just wanted to love somebody, and I'm like, bro, it's over with. I might as well just call it quit, love myself, going on about my business and live life. And when I started doing that, the door opened. I'm a God-fearing man, and God placed someone in my life as soon as I start doing that. And you have to be sincere about it. You can't just be sitting up here saying that, okay, I'm just going to do this for a short period of time, because I've done that. I've fallen off plenty of times. And when I fall off, stuff happens. So I got to learn how, it's hard to stay on, but hope is not a hard thing. It's just getting that mindset. And every single one of y'all can do it. Every single one of y'all. So, like I stated, I'm finna get ready to end the show, but we're going to start the MS challenge. I'm finna to hold on. Give me 1 second. I am going to, let me see if I can. It was called I Can Beat MS. Oh wow, Ebony on Instagram said, I'm still trying to get approved for Social Security. They have always said my education and age didn't let me qualify. The attorney I had did not help. You know what, Ebony, I'm gonna be honest with you. The doctors are the key. Your doctors that you have are more key to, in Facebook. If you are still trying to get Social Security, your doctors are more key than anything when it comes down to being approved for Social Security. If they're very detailed on the information that they write down about what's going on with you, if they understand your situation, which most are fighting for you as well, definitely they are the key. You have some that sit and they just write a few lines. And so when you send it to the Social Security doctors, they're like, whatever. And my thing is, what I don't understand is you're not touching me. You're not seeing me personally. So how can you just sit up here and just look at some few words or a disc and say, oh, well, they don't need it. They good. No, that's not right. Actually, I am getting ready to work on I did a Social Security video a few years ago. I'm actually going to revisit that again. But yeah, no. We can't have that. That's definitely, look, if you have a good doctor, I would definitely sit down. Ebony says I need to try again after 3 attempts, I did give up. Yes, definitely. If you still have a neurologist, depending on who your neurologist is, get all of that information. Hey, I need you to do some what's that called? Is it dictating? It's not dictating, is it? When you typing what someone says or what somebody's going through, is it dictate? Miss Monique said it's all a system. I was immediately approved and treated naturally. Um, I was denied the first time, but approved the second time. I had to wait 6 months. But again, um, I had 3 neurologists with paragraphs of what was going on with me, and I think that last time, my last neurologist that I had at that moment that I was applying again for, I think that kicked everything over. So I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of because at first, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and show this picture. And guys, again, the shows that we do here, I posted on Facebook. So Instagram, if you a lot of people that are commenting on Facebook, if you want to see some information, you can see it on YouTube. But like this poster that I'm about to share. Let me go back over here. Hey, Mr. Chapman, how you doing? Ms. Jessica says, remember that today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I can take that. Ms. Jones on Facebook says, I have muscle spasms so bad I cry, and now my skin feels like thin paper and creepy, crawly insects. Any suggestion? Miss Jones, at night I go through that very thing. Are you taking any medication for neuropathy type, like Lyrica or gabapentin? Muscle spasms, I take Blacofen for mine. If I don't take the Blacofen, like right now, I take mine mostly at night because I don't want to take it anytime during the day because I sometimes, depending on, like I say, I'm sitting right here, I start getting loopy and I don't like that. So I'm having spasms in my eyes right now as we speak. That's right, Ms. Monique. Don't tell her, do not quit. Make them pay. Yes, you have, again, it goes back to no one believes that our illness is worth looking at because no one talks. And I'm going to say no one talks. We talk amongst each other or to other people, but it is not in broad daylight. So my hopes are with what I am doing and what I am finna continue doing and what I am about to explode with is that I can get more people to share their story and express how their MS is, what it looks like, and who they are personally. So again, I ask you guys to share this because I am looking for people to share their piece. And I am going to do it live. We're going to do it live, and it's going to be put up on our I Can Beat Them As You YouTube channel, It's going to be a specific playlist for This Is My MS. And I feel until we start speaking out and showing who we are, that we are actually trying to do our best with this disease, but no one is paying attention to us. No one is not going to, they're just going to kick the disease over to the side. Ms. Jessica says some essential oils work very well with calming the muscle spasm at night. Ms. Jessica is a essential oil guru. Her saying was, I have an oil for that. Ms. Ebony says on Instagram, can't lie, I did since I had no help from my family. I have forced myself to at least work from home. As a matter of fact, my lunch break is over in 7 minutes and I just want to nap. I definitely get that. Miss Monique added, I would definitely link with you. Started my brand based on this. You're 100% right. We have to speak up, guys. We got to start speaking up more. And again, the reason for this title, hope. My hope is that I can bridge the gap to us showing the world that we're here and we need help. Not just financially, not just as in a cure, mentally, because a lot of us are so depressed. Just like Miss Annette stated, lonely. And that only comes because how we've been treated, how we've not been treated as people, as because I can't do what I used to do, that doesn't mean you should not hold me worthy of being someone that you can care for. Ms. Jones says she does take CBD oil for immediate pain relief. She guess, I guess I answered my own question. That's fine. But let me share this picture here. App. Beep, beep, boop. Beep, boop, boop. All right. Boom. All right, guys. So for some of you that have been a part of the group for a long time, you know that you remember our 800 step celebration challenge in 40 days that I was posting. We did more than 800,000 steps. We did 4 million, and I think we did 4 million. Let me pick them up. Let me stop. I know we did over 1 million. Let me say that. We did over 1 million. I'm finna go back, and so I won't put my foot in my mouth. And then I'm gonna have to get off of here. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, that was 2, that was 2, that was 3. That was I really want to say I can't find the picture. Let's see if I can find this picture, because I'm really upset about this. Let's see. Folders, steps. Here we go. Steps. All right. I may have found what I was looking for. No, I didn't find what I was looking for. Kind of found what I was looking for. Oh no. Steps 2020. Man. All right, so right now, the only thing I can find is that all right, so Instagram, I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna put it up to the camera. It was like 2 million. It was more than this, but it was like in December of 2009, maybe 18, 2,037,363 steps that were donated. But it was more than that. We got up to like 4 million steps that was donated. And so I'm gonna start this challenge back. So the challenge is the I Can Beat Them at Step Challenge. And I'm gonna start that back on top of trying to get donations so that we can reach the $1,000 mark, so that I could send out $100 Visa gift cards. So kind of like Mr. Chapman just said on Facebook, we are people too. Yes, we are, guys. But again, it starts with us. How do you feel about yourself? You got to start bringing in a little bit more hope with yourself and what you're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits, guys. Well, Miss Annette says hard to partake when I'm in Canada. No, it is not. Again, all right. So how we got 4 million steps, guys? What you fail to realize is that everyone has like a smartphone, if not smart watches. They took pictures, and I'm going to explain it again. It's going to be the same way that I did last time. They took pictures, screenshots of their watch or phone, and they sent the steps to me. And I calculated, and I just kept calculating, and we just kept going up and kept going up. And so at the end of whatever date that I had set for us to tally everything up and finalize it, that's what happened. So it's easy. You know, like I say, you can take a picture of your watch, take a picture. You can go to your step counter on your phone and screenshot it, and you're going to be able to email it to me, or post a picture on Facebook, or tag me. So I'm going to figure that out again, how I want everything to be sent to me. And we're going to start that back over. So again, that's going to start up this sometime this week, but definitely no later than Friday is when I'm gonna start it up, and it's gonna be posted. And I'm doing it with my customers as well. Okay, Miss Ebony, go ahead and clock back in. We finna clock out anyway. And so if you're interested and you're watching this now or watching this later, by all means, inbox me either on Instagram or Facebook. We can give you some more information about it, and or keep you updated on what is needed. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all next Monday.